Once upon a time, in a small village in ancient India, there lived a monk named Mahanama. He followed the teachings of Buddha diligently, striving to live a peaceful and compassionate life. One day, while Mahanama was walking through the village, he came across a young boy who was throwing rocks at a stray dog. The poor dog was wounded and whimpering in pain. Mahanama immediately rushed to the dog's aid, scaring the boy away. He carefully wrapped the dog's wounds with his robe and gently carried it to his modest dwelling. Days passed, and the dog slowly recovered under Mahanama's loving care. It soon became attached to him and started following him everywhere. The villagers admired Mahanama's compassion and dedication, seeing how well he had nurtured the once injured dog. However, there was one villager named Devdasa who was filled with envy and resentment towards Mahanama. He couldn't understand how someone like Mahanama could receive so much praise and admiration for rescuing a mere stray dog. Devdasa's jealousy grew stronger day by day, until he decided to take matters into his own hands. One afternoon, when Mahanama was away in the nearby town, Devdasa sneaked into his dwelling and hurt the now-healed dog, leaving it bloodied and in pain once again. When Mahanama returned and found the injured dog, tears filled his eyes. He could sense the wickedness behind this act, but he chose not to retaliate. Instead, he cradled the dog in his arms, gently whispering words of comfort as he cleaned its wounds. Word of what had transpired quickly spread through the village, and the villagers were outraged. They confronted Devdasa, demanding an explanation for his cruel actions. Faced with a hostile crowd, Devdasa admitted his jealousy and resentment towards Mahanama. Hearing these confessions, Mahanama appeared before the crowd, radiating a serene and forgiving presence. He addressed them, "We all have darkness within us, and sometimes it gets the better of us. It is in moments like these that we must remember the teachings of Buddha." Mahanama continued, "Forgiveness is not weakness, but a strength that can transform lives." Devdasa acted out of ignorance and envy, but it is through compassion and forgiveness that we can bring light to even the darkest souls. Moved by Mahanama's wise words and compassionate heart, the villagers slowly began to forgive Devdasa. They realized that forgiveness could offer an opportunity for growth, and forgiveness was the pathway to peace. From that day forward, Mahanama and the villagers worked together to help Devdasa overcome his jealousy and resentment. Through meditation, discussions on the teachings of Buddha, and acts of kindness, Devdasa gradually let go of his negative emotions and found a sense of peace within himself. The story of Mahanama and Devdasa teaches us the power of forgiveness in transforming not only our own hearts but also the hearts of others. By forgiving and showing compassion, we can bring about healing and reconciliation, and create a more harmonious and compassionate world.